Hi, welcome back. I'm your host, Master Sergeant Retired Anna Maria Blevin, and we were just talking with Steve about building a community that gives us the camaraderie that we flourish in because we were trained. It's in our DNA. We flourish when we're in community and in camaraderie. And Zach, you're all about community.
I am. I do everything I can do to help out and create a feeling of community. And I've just got to say, listening to Steve and talking to Steve, his plan is so beautiful just because there is that graduating to success. There's that leading to success, and it's inspiring. And I cannot wait to see those up and running, not just here in Colorado, because like Steve, I'm also in Colorado, but everywhere. It's such a great program, and I cannot wait to see it succeed.
Yes, I totally agree. Now, you have a program that gives us that fourth leg on our three-legged stool that I talked about in the beginning of the episode. Please tell Zach Clayton, please tell our audience what this is all about.
Well, first off, Doc, thank you very much for allowing me to join you. I do appreciate it. 7 years ago, I was run off the road on my motorcycle and I was left in a ditch for over 7 hours. And I suffered some disabilities, and because of that, I couldn't go back to the job I had. Well, I'm also not a guy who just can sit around and do nothing. So I created Community Pay It Forward fundraising because we support small to medium business owners. And we know that there are times out there where we just need a helping hand. And so, what we do is we team with small to medium business owners. We're not afraid of the big guys, but we are more aimed towards the small and medium business owners and give them a chance to give us a referral fee to improve their community. With that referral fee that they give us, we take and turn 80% of that referral fee to a cause that the customer supports, whether that be one of Onward and Upward, whether that be Steve's program with Graduated Hope. It's one of those things that these companies, these organizations have come to us and said, you know what, we would like to add us to your program to try to raise a little bit of money. We're not asking people to round up to the nearest dollar or do anything like that. We're just asking you to shop with our wonderful, wonderful fundraising family. And when you do that, they're going to donate in your name to a cause that you love.
So, if they want a small business or a large business, it doesn't matter whether it's small
No,
or large, you are welcoming them just the same with the
absolutely.
platform of, hey, you're going to do business anyway,
That's
right?
right.
You're going to do business anyway. Might as well do business in a social proof way.
Right. And the thing about the small and medium business owners, they truly understand that we are not Walmart. We cannot put a business in the middle of the Gobi Desert and survive. We can't do that. Walmart could. We're not able to do that. So what we need to do is we need to support our communities, because our communities don't do us any good if everybody's suffering. So, in the small to medium business owners, there's the ones who are going to give out the donations all the time and say, hey, you know what, come and see us, and we're going to donate to your cause because we want to make sure everybody's better. So they really, really get involved with the community, and we love getting them involved and hoping that they become as successful and as present as they can be, because truthfully, my company is nothing without them. They have to succeed for me to do any good. And if they don't do any good, then I'm a guy who gives away free clothing, and that doesn't, that's not going to support me for very long. But we also have wonderful, one of the things that I love the most is I get to be a voice for some of these programs. One of them just happens to be like Healing Warriors here in northern Colorado, who asked me to help them give away these little bags that have homemade blankets in them and food, and there's toiletries. There's just so many things in here, that and a little card. But Healing Warriors offers free medical care to veterans in the Colorado region. And we love being able to tell people about the great work that they're doing, that would go unheard a lot of times, because as hard as they work, not everybody can hear about them. But if I'm talking about them and you're talking about them and Steve's talking about them, then we've got three more voices that help support what they do. And I think that that's one of the true meanings of community.
I agree. Healing Heroes?
Yes, this one's called Healing Heroes here in, like I said, this is in Colorado. If anybody in Colorado wants to get a hold of us at Community Pay It Forward, if they know a veteran who could really use one of these, we'd love to give you one to hand out to them. You can just give us a call at 970-909-0751. Once again, that's 970-909-0751. I'd love to meet up with you and help support our heroes. And yes, please check out Healing Warriors. They're based in Fort Collins, but they have clinics all the way down to Longmont right now. They're waiting to get some more built, and
Wow.
we're going to help them all along the way. And once again, if you make a purchase, you can support them by just emailing us your receipt and saying, I want to support Healing Warriors.
So just by emailing the receipt of having done business with people that are registered with Community Pay It Forward makes it so that you are doing business as you would anyway, but
Yep.
you're also making a donation to a very worthy cause. Guys, I got to tell you, there's a lot of people that have served this country but don't qualify for health care through the VA.
You know, a lot of times, Anna Maria, one of the other problems is a lot of the programs that are out there, and I was talking to Steve about this earlier today, they base everything on last year's income. So say you get injured and you have nothing coming in, they're not basing it off looking at that right now. They're looking at what you made last year. And that disqualifies a lot of people in the veteran world, in the civilian world. It disqualifies them from any assistance. What we're trying to do is gap that, because it is terrible when you work so hard, when you serve your country as you guys did, when you serve your country and all of a sudden you're losing everything because you were in an accident that had you had no cause of your own. So
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to know that there's Healing Heroes. That's great news.
well, I can't wait to support them even further.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. And we're going to continue to talk about being that fourth leg of that three-legged to four-legged stool right after these messages.